Hey Faith Kids, Miss Naomi here with Mr. Ethan, Mr. Brayden, Mr. Mark, and Pastor Austin, and we are here continuing with our series, The Big Give, talking all about Christmas.
That's right, because God's greatest gift to earth was Jesus, and so that is what we're talking about all month long, especially right now while it's Christmas time.
Absolutely, and as we talk about gifts can look all kinds of different ways. So we've practiced wrapping some presents, and we've practiced baking some homemade presents for our families, loved ones, things like that. And today we're going to kind of combine those skills. So you've both watched each other's videos, kind of tried to learn how to do the other skills that the other person is doing. And today we're going to have a little bit of a competition to see first who can bake the best cake and decorate it. And then we're going to see who can wrap a present the best. So it always works better. We've got two teams. They're going to be working together, and we're going to see how this goes. And you guys want to get ready?
We're ready.
All right. Here we go.
Teamwork.
All right. So first thing up, we are going to bake a cake today, and we like to bake them from scratch. So first thing we're going to do is grease a baking pan. Give it a light
If you
twirl
want to
around.
just watch me, Ethan, you could see how to do it.
All right, the next thing that we're going to do is we are going to whisk together sugar and shortening. So you're going to take the shortening, the butter that you just used,
perfect.
and let's see how much we're going to use. We're going to use half a cup, so that's going to be one whole stick of that shortening, the butter that you're going to use. That's going to go into your mixing bowls, and we are going to mix that together with a cup and a half of white granulated sugar.
So that's sugar. One.
There we go, okay.
Two.
That's not sugar.
Nope, that's not sugar.
Three.
Sugar's right in front of you. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to add eggs. Each recipe takes 3 eggs.
Oh. Hey, not too bad.
You guys are now going to need 2 cups of all-purpose flour. You just want to mix that flour just a little bit, not too much, not too aggressively, because you just kind of want it to start to mix together. And then we're going to add our milk. That's good. Oh yeah, great. Thoroughly mix that in there. Same thing, kind of over here. Make sure we're mixing that in together. Next thing, we're gonna add salt, and I always find, adding salt is always best to do it to taste. Everybody likes different amounts of salt. Some families like less, some families like more.
Don't you taste after it's baked, though? Or do I taste the salt before I put it in?
You can do either one. Last ingredient, we're gonna do a little bit of vanilla flavoring.
Gotta be careful.
So I'm gonna give you guys this vanilla. Not too much, because
Just a
vanilla is a
little
very strong flavor, so you don't want to use too much of it. We've already got our oven preheated, so as soon as you guys are done, we're gonna go put these in the oven, and they'll probably bake for about 40 to 45 minutes, and then we're gonna decorate them. You guys ready?
All right.
All right, awesome. We'll be right back. We are back. Our cakes are done baking. It looks like you guys have already split them in half, so we can do a double layered cake. So now comes the time for the decorating. We're gonna start with some white icing. So I'm gonna give each of you just a big scoop. Some people like more icing, some people like very little icing. It just depends kind of on your personal preference or of the preference for the person whose cake this is that you're making it for. Grab that second layer and you're gonna put it right on top. Perfect.
Looks like a cheeseburger.
I'm gonna give you guys some more icing. So
My left hand, I should grab it,
yes,
you
with
think?
your left hand, but you should probably put the cake down.
Like that? Or did you mean to leave it on the cardboard? Because I can put it back on the cardboard. That's not a problem. I kind of went with my gut reaction, and I thought you just wanted me to drop it really fast.
For the second layer of icing that we're gonna do, we're gonna take that and we're just gonna give a nice even layer of white icing all the way around the cake. Since we're making kind of these as Christmas gifts, we obviously have some great Christmas colors. So we've got some green buttercream icing, and we also have some red buttercream icing.
Let's play rock, paper, scissors to see who gets to choose. Ready? 1, 2, 3, shoot. Okay.
Knife.
I think knife wins.
Wait, does knife beat scissors?
I think knife
Isn't
wins.
scissors like 2 knives?
I'll take the red one.
We'll take the red. Okay, so the red right there is the red one.
We'll take green.
Okay. We're gonna finish decorating these, and in just a minute, we're gonna move on to our second skill of the day. We're gonna wrap some presents. All right, kids, we are back, and now that they have finished making their cakes, they decided that they actually want to decorate their cakes. So we got some nice sized boxes that have plenty of space for
Well,
the
we already
cakes.
did decorate them.
Well,
we want
yes.
to wrap them up.
Yes, we're
as
gonna
a
wrap
gift.
them.
That's gonna be tough for them.
We'll grab that in just a minute because they're gonna need that box. first thing we're going to do is we're going to put our cakes into our boxes. So if you guys want to go ahead and get started, I'm just going to grab this box right here for you guys. So the box is right in front of you again.
Okay.
All right, so first thing, they just want to gently put their cake down in the box, kind of lay it flat, and we'll indicate which side is the top half of this box, so that way we can keep it as neat and as clean as possible. Perfect.
Okay.
Once you have taped your box, then you want to set it down gently. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our wrapping paper. You want to kind of move your box a little bit to the side, because you want to be able to, maybe the other side would be better. You want to take your wrapping paper and you want to roll out a nice, long, flat piece. The first thing you want to do is once you have the right size piece of wrapping paper, you should each take your pair of scissors
My left
and
hand or my
cut
right
the
hand?
excess wrapping
Scissors
paper
up,
away.
up,
Yep.
scissors.
You want to be very careful with scissors, because scissors are very sharp.
All right.
Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take both edges of the wrapping paper and we're going to bring it up to meet at the top of the box. You want to fold one layer down and then fold the other layer over it. I'm going to hand you guys both your rolls of tape. You want to just cut just a small piece at first. If the box maybe that you're wrapping is bigger, then you can take 2 pieces and lay it on each edge. But for a box this size, typically you can just use one small piece, about an inch, inch and a half long. It's just enough to secure this box without wrapping it entirely in tape. What you're gonna do, so what you're gonna do now is you're gonna take both ends of the gift and you're gonna start folding those down. You wanna press down both of the ends and then kind of use those other ends to create triangles. And that kind of gives your gift just a really pretty look. And I did remember, I grabbed some ribbon for you guys, so let me grab that real quick. Piece of ribbon.
You're not even halfway through
Nice
what
long
ribbon we
piece of
have.
ribbon. You
We're
really
not
want to
even
be able to make
halfway.
sure you got plenty to go. Calm down,
Yeah, keep
patience.
going.
Once you guys are done curling your ribbons and tying your bows, all those things, you really want to make sure that they know exactly who the gift is for, right? They want it to know that you thought
That's
about
the
this
sound.
ahead of time, wrote their name, picked a gift out personally, or made a gift personally just for them to make them feel special. Mr. Ethan, who's your present to?
Oh, my mom.
Merry Christmas to, that's what I've written so far, my co-workers.
I think we've made some great gifts today, and I've really just enjoyed this season of celebrating God's greatest gift to us through Jesus. So thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you next week.